The people of the land took Jehoahaz, son of Josiah, and made him king instead of his father in Jerusalem. Jehoahaz was 23 years old when he became king, and he reigned 3 months in Jerusalem. The king of Egypt deposed him in Jerusalem, and he imposed a fine upon the land of 100 talents of silver and a talent of gold. The king of Egypt crowned Eliakim, his brother, over Judah and Jerusalem, and he changed his name to Jehoiakim. Necho took Joahaz, his brother, and brought him to Egypt. Jehoiakim was 25 years old when he became king, and he reigned 11 years in Jerusalem, and he did that which was evil in the eyes of the Lord his God. Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, advanced upon him and bound him in copper chains to bring him to Babylon. Nebuchadnezzar brought some of the vessels of the house of the Lord to Babylon and placed them in the palace in Babylon. And the rest of the affairs of Jehoiakim and the abominations which he committed, and that which was found upon him, behold, they are written in the book of the kings of Israel. And Judah and Jehoiachim his son reigned in his stead. Jehoiachin was 8 years old when he became king, and he reigned 3 months and 10 days in Jerusalem. He did that which was evil in the eyes of the Lord. And at the return of the year, King Nebuchadnezzar sent and brought him to Babylon with the precious vessels of the house of the Lord, and he made Zedekiah his brother king over Judah and Jerusalem. Zedekiah was 21 years old when he became king, and he reigned 11 years in Jerusalem. He did that which was evil in the eyes of the Lord his God. He did not humble himself before Jeremiah the prophet, speaking from the mouth of the Lord. He also rebelled against King Nebuchadnezzar, who adjured him by God, and he suffered his neck. He stiffened his neck and strengthened his heart, not to return to the Lord, God of Israel. Also, all the chiefs of the priests and the people committed many treacherous acts, like all the abominations of the nations. They defiled the house of the Lord, which he had hallowed in Jerusalem. The Lord God of their forefathers sent upon them through his messengers, sending them early and often, for he had pity on his people and on his abode. But they mocked the messengers of God, despised his words, and scoffed his prophets, till the Lord's wrath descended upon his people beyond remedy. He brought upon them the king of the Chaldeans, and he slew their young men by the sword in their temple, and he had pity neither on youth nor virgin, elder nor ancient one. He delivered all into his hand. And all the vessels of the house of God, both large and small, the treasuries of the house of the Lord, and the treasuries of the king, and his officers, he brought everything to Babylon, and they burned the house of God, and they demolished the wall of Jerusalem, and all his palaces they burned with fire, and destroyed all his precious vessels. He exiled the survivors from the sword to Babylon. They became vassals to him and to his sons, till the reign of the king of Persia. To fulfill the word of the Lord in the mouth of Jeremiah, until the land was appeased for its Sabbaths, for all the days of its desolation, it rested until the completion of 70 years. In the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia, at the completion of the word of the Lord in the mouth of Jeremiah, the Lord aroused the spirit of Cyrus, the king of Persia. He issued a proclamation throughout all his kingdom, put it also in writing, saying, So said Cyrus, the king of Persia, all the kingdoms of the earth has the Lord God of the heavens delivered to me. He commanded me to build him a house in Jerusalem, which is in Judea. Who among you is of all his people? May the Lord his God be with him. He may ascend.